Hello YouTube, Mugen here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. So as you probably saw from the launcher, we are going to be getting Ganyu coming up in the next upcoming days. In Ganyu's banner here, we have the 4-star heroes featuring Sing Cho, Xiangling, and Noel. So I want to take this time to put it into this video that I will not be pulling for Ganyu anymore. The reason why was not because of El Beto that reset in my pity banner. My pity here actually was refreshed through Mona. So the last 5-star heroes that I pulled in this banner while trying to get Bennett to C5, I actually pulled the off banner featured 5-star unit, which is Mona. So she resetted my guaranteed pity. So that puts me exactly at 70 more pulls onto this featured banner to get Xiao. So I want Xiao. I do not want Ganyu. I don't have Chongyong or I don't have Chi Chi. The reason why I'm not getting Ganyu anymore is because Diona does what I need as a cryo user and as well as a ranged cryo bow user. So her elemental burst, again, she creates a field, an AoE field that is like Jean's AoE, Bennett's AoE, Lisa's burst AoE. So she creates that field that continuously heals, does damage, and apply cryo onto the enemies. So for 12 seconds, right? But at a energy cost of 80. Again, her range skill is super nice. You could tap it or you can hold it. And this thing will snipe out the enemies. Again, it's a hit or miss, but it does the same thing that Ganyu does, a range cryo bow user. Ganyu is an upgraded version of Diona. The only difference is that Ganyu can't shield and Ganyu can't heal. But Ganyu can taunt and Ganyu can do damage on a bigger radius compared to Diona. Because I have Diona and Kei already that serve the purpose of destroying the Electro Fatui's shield in the previous Spiral Abyss rotations, I don't need any cryo units anymore. If you haven't seen my Spiral Abyss videos, that you can clearly see that I'm not really utilizing cryo units anymore. And what Ganyu brings onto the field, it looks like her constellation for damage amp is locked behind a C4. So my highest constellation characters on a 5-star is just El Beto, who I fortunately pulled to pretty much free, trying to get a Bennett to C5 here, and fortunate enough to pull a Jean constellation number 1. So you're talking about the damage amp on a Ganyu as C4, it is totally out of my budget. So again, what Diona does, Ganyu does do better, but I have a Diona built with Sacrificial Bow already, and she does the job that I need her to do from breaking the Electro Fatui shields from afar. And if you want to get up and close and personal, Kea does it pretty damn well too. So I don't have any need for Ganyu at the moment for my build. And ultimately, the reason why is because on a budget, on a gacha budget of only $100 or $200 a month, that's not really enough to pull Ganyu and Xiao. So I really want Xiao. He is my second most wanted character in the game outside from Keqing. So ever since I got Keqing and Aquila, the two that I wanted the most from the character and my most favorite weapon in the game, I did so happen to re-rolled my first 5-star that I got in the beginning of the game was actually this weapon right here. So the Jade Wing Spear. So this is actually the 5-star weapon that I rolled right after the tutorial when the game first came out. On day 1, beating the tutorial or pushing it through for the free summons again, this is the 5-star weapon that I pulled. So I've had this weapon with me since the beginning of the game. And seeing videos of Xiao before he was released, he was pretty much the character that I have my eyes on. And right before the game launch too, they did tease Keqing, but she was on the standard banner. So I obviously did try to re-roll for Keqing, and obviously that didn't happen. After 6 accounts, I just decided to stick with the account that rolled the 5-star weapon. And it was this account, and which has been my main account. And fortunately enough, I was able to bring Keqing home right after the Venti banner ended. So outside of that little short story, Xiao is the second character that I want most in the game. If you wonder what my third favorite character in the game is obviously Jean. So again, recap, I have Diona built. I have a Kea sitting in the back too. They both can do the cryo application that a Ganyu can do. I also have the feature 4-star units, Xingqiu is C6, Xiangling is C6, and Noel is C6 now too. So polling just for Ganyu is a big loss for me, given that I'm a low spender gacha player. I have Giching, who's my true waifu here, and again, I recently pulled Mona from the Albedo banner, as well as another C1 Mona from hitting the pity finally on the standard banner. So my Mona is basically set too, to level up and get ready to use her. So project plan wise, it'd be nice to get Kea up a little bit so he can do a little bit more damage amp. I need Sucrose up because Sucrose does the strongest Nemo amp support setup, as well as Mona. So if I want to start doing one-shot builds and stuff like that, I need to get Sucrose and Mona up. And if I pull Ganyu, I'm just pushing that project back even more. And I also only have 1 month left to prep for Xiao. So given the time the banner is only going to be here for about 3 weeks, I need to get Sucrose and Mona up, and I need to save everything that I can to get ready for Xiao. So again, this is not enough to pump 3 characters to 80. The weapon banner, there's nothing that I want from the weapon banner. Again, I already have almost bow from trying to get Aquila, Phofonia right in the beginning. And the only Claymore user characters that I have built or that can use this Claymore at the moment is just Noelle. And she is currently on her white bind for full defense build for a shield bot that I had to use in order to clear Abyss 12 in the beginning, a month into the game, to get 6 stars consistently. So Noelle literally helped me clear that. And as my other characters got stronger, I was able to swap out Noelle. All of the 4-star weapons, there's no 4-star weapons in that banner that I need. The only 4-star weapon that I'm really looking at now is just to get the Lion's Roar or R5. So Lion's Roar is not in that banner, then I'm not interested into that weapon banner. So again, anything that Ganyu does, Diona can do, Kea could do it as well too. The damage amp from Ganyu is locked behind a C4. My Klee has no constellation, and Klee has some pretty crazy constellations, you know, and she's perfectly fine without it, right? And in terms of waifu, you know, use your pull because of waifu. I honestly didn't want her to believe that, but because with the new Spiral Abyss changes, that kind of opened up my eyes that what I have now, I can clearly beat the game with it. So, and because I need Sucrose and Mona up, getting Ganyu now is just going to set back those 2 projects back even further, and I need to prepare for Xiao. So I will live without Ganyu, and then we'll go on from there. Saying Cho is max constellation, Noelle is max constellation, and Xiangling is max constellation. I got almost bow on Fish Show. The only Claymore user that I have is Skyward Spine. So that's the reason why I'm not going to be pulling for Ganyu. And if you are, good luck with that. And let me know how you're building your Ganyu. And as for me, I'm going to be saving up and preparing as much as I can the next month here for Xiao's release. So as far as summoning goes, I have 4,000 gems right now that I'm saving. I'm not using for any refreshes, or I'm just taking my time because I want Xiao here. So since I have the gears for him, I could just take my time farming materials, where there will just be the Anemo stones. It looks like he's basically going to be using the new boss that gets released in 1.3's Ascension material. So it's not going to be the same from the Nemo Hypostasis. So I have 20 pulls right now into this banner. I need 70 more pulls to guarantee the next 5-star unit. And with 4,300 Prismo Gem, that only gives me almost 25 summons only. But I have 5 acquainted stars there, intertwined stars there, as well as I've been saving my star glitter, so I can get another 32 summons. So if you add everything all up there just to get 90 or 70 more summons, I really only need 2,100 more gems. And with the event coming out in Ganyu's banner next week, and when 1.3 drops with Xiao, we should get a new battle pass too, and we should get new events too. So I can easily hit the pity mark for Xiao. So whoever you are saving for, whoever you are planning for, even if Xiao is not released right after Ganyu, I will still be holding out all my resources to pull for Xiao. And if you are pulling for Ganyu, good luck. And if you are pulling for Xiao too, I want to wish you good luck on that as well too. I will be showcasing a C0 Xiao. With my budget, I hope I get C1 Xiao. So if you want to see a C0 Xiao showcase, then make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. As soon as Xiao is released, I will make sure to cover that. So again, as always, this is all that I wanted to talk about in this video. And as always, thank you again for watching the video. And until next time, peace.